shit! Go, Cookie! Go! Up the Rabbitohs! G'day guys, and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I am going to be reviewing Game 2 of the State of Origin series. Queensland going down to New South Wales 38-18. Look, for being honest with you, I don't really know what to say about this game. First off, I'm going to congratulate the Blues because they were outstanding. They were tremendous tonight. You know, they came out with a purpose. They wanted this game more, and they got out to a 34-0 halftime lead. Incredible. It is one of the best first half performances we have ever seen. I think it is actually the best first half performance we have ever seen. So credit to the Blues. They wanted it more. They absolutely wanted it more. I thought for the most part in Game 1 they were slightly better than the Maroons. In Game 2 they were absolutely better. Yeah, look, I'm going to go through some match stats. I'll go through my standout players, and then look, I won't talk too much about New South Wales as in players that I think will get dropped, because I don't think anybody will. I think everybody on that Blues team stood up and played for their state. There is a couple of Queenslanders that I probably would look at moving out and bringing others in. We'll talk about that at the end of the video though. But look, the match stats really paint a picture for where this game was won. So possession, New South Wales 54%, Queensland 46%. Pretty obvious there. Disappointing for Queensland. Like, they fixed that up a lot in the second half. I think Queensland had a much better second half for sure. They won that second half 18-4. So momentum going into the next game is definitely there for the Maroons, but still disappointing nonetheless. Completion rates. The Blues completed at 91%. I think they had 33 from 36 sets complete. Queensland actually had one more set than New South Wales. They completed 30 out of 37 sets. So, like, in an NRL level, 80% isn't too bad for a completion rate, but at State of Origin, it is nowhere near where that needs to be. So, yeah, man, the Blues obviously completed at a higher rate. They deserved it. Average set distance, New South Wales 47 metres, Queensland 35 metres. Again, an extra 12 metres per set. It just paints a picture of where the game was won. Tackle breaks, 43 to New South Wales, 23 to Queensland. Line breaks, 6 to New South Wales, 5 to Queensland. Slightly better for the Maroons there, as in not better than the Blues, but better than the other stats. Offloads, 16 for New South Wales, 5 to Queensland. Forced dropouts, 3 to New South Wales, 0 to Queensland. All three of them actually came off Jerome Luai, and we'll get to him soon. I do want to talk about him a little bit after we talk about another player. Missed tackles, New South Wales 25, Queensland 44. Ineffective tackles, New South Wales 6, Queensland 31. Errors, New South Wales 5, Queensland 7. So those stats there paint a pretty good picture of why New South Wales won this game and why they were so dominant. We're talking about some standout players here. So first, Dylan Edwards. I thought on debut he was incredible. Ran for 200 metres, had 2 line breaks, a try assist, and 7 tackle breaks. Like, he just did a damn good job at fullback there. Made a few really good tackles. He made that strong tackle on Jaden Sewer, so credit to him. He was incredible. Payne Haas, I thought he was really good, especially in the first half. 193 metres, 80 post-contact metres, 16 hit-ups, 31 tackles, no misses. Very good knock there from Payne Haas. Mitchie Moses. Tonight was a Moses masterclass. This man looked like prime Andrew Johns. He was incredible tonight. He led the team around. He was confident. His kicking game was incredible. He finished with 2 line breaks, 4 try assists, 23 tackles, 418 kick meters. Like, game 1 was definitely DCE's game. He took control of it. His kicking game was incredible in game 1. Mitch Moses kicked him out of the park. Literally. He was incredible in this game. Look, I wanted to try and pick 3 Queenslanders to put on this list. I couldn't. I think the first one I want to talk about is Patrick Carrigan. I thought, despite getting sin binned, which I think that was stupid. I don't think either player should have been sin binned in that instance. But hey, it is what it is. The ref wanted to put his foot down, and he did. So Paddy Carrigan made 153 metres, 74 post-contact metres, 15 hit-ups, 37 tackles with only 1 miss. Pretty strong performance there. Thought Jeremiah Nanai was quiet in attack, but he defended his ass off. He'd had 1 line break, 1 offload, 2 tackle breaks in attack. His defense, 46 tackles, and I think he missed 3. So just how dominant New South Wales were, that's pretty good to knock up 46 tackles. Pretty good effort there from Jeremiah Nanai. And look, outside of that, decent second half by the Maroons, but at the end of the day, too little too late. The Blues were dominant. I did want to talk about Jerome Luai. Look, Moses, he was incredible. Incredible. Blues best player in my opinion by far. But I think Jerome Luai deserves a bit of credit too. 3 forced line dropouts. I think 2 of those dropouts actually led to tries maybe, or at least one of them did. He was incredible tonight too, Jerome Luai. So I think he deserves a bit more credit than what people are giving him. So yeah, very strong performance from Jerome. Outside of that, look, that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about with the review. I just want to discuss some player changes for Game 3 for Queensland. I think Queensland will make at least 2 changes. One change, I honestly believe Valentine Holmes gets dropped in favour of Dane Gagai. Dane's defence is, well, at this point in time, is much better than Valentine Holmes. Holmes can have games where he is incredible defensively, but then he can have games like this tonight, and there was that game against the Tigers where Stafford Toa absolutely towed him up. And yeah, tonight he had 6 missed tackles, 4 ineffective tackles, and he made 1 error. Outside of his good kicking, he didn't really, he really didn't do much tonight. Another player in the backs that I didn't think did all that great was Reece Walsh. He sort of went missing as well. You can't drop Reece Walsh. I don't think he deserves to be dropped. I think he was poor in this game, but he had a target in his back as well. I think Slater will work with him throughout the campaign in Game 3, and I think he'll be much better for it. My other player that I think could potentially be dropped is Jaden Sewer. He had 4 missed tackles. He had a few ineffective tackles as well. Made 3 errors. 1 was a crucial error. He had that good line break, cut straight through the middle. Then he had a good run close to the line, and he tried to force the offload. Stephen Crichton got an intercept and ran 80-odd metres for good field position for the Blues. So very disappointing from those 2. I think David Fifita will eventually come back into this side. I think he's a big game player. The Maroons need him for Game 3. I think Sewer will be out and Fifita comes in. I wouldn't be surprised if they start Felice Carfusi and bring Fifita off the bench. I do think that is a pretty good option Queensland could use. And then Val Holmes, obviously, as I said, I think Dane Gagai probably will come in for him. I just think Dane's defence is much better. I know he can get found out defensively as well, but I think he will be much stronger in defence, and I think he'll be up to the task. But yeah, guys, let me know, what did you think of tonight's game as a Queenslander? Absolutely disappointed with the effort, but at the end of the day, we move on to a Game 3. The stage is set now at Suncorp Stadium. I can't wait for it, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.